Jesus Christ. I don't know if this is live or not. My stream's not coming through. So I'm waiting. So if I'm live, forgive me. I'm going to use this video as a camera right now. Okay, where is the remote I had? Here it goes. Hey, gosh, I didn't know I was live. First of all, let me start this off by saying I'm praying for the families of Duke the Jeweler. It really hurt my heart. This is part 2. My other video cut off. And it really hurt my heart. I always say young man. He wasn't. My skin gets really oily. Thank God. Hold on. Let me turn the light on. Gotten a little dark. Okay. Hey, everybody. Listen, I was just talking about this. And like I said, this is for teaching purposes, for entertainment. It's all alleged, what I may say about what I think. And usually I don't say something about somebody or what they did. I say, I may allude to something that I think. And so that something said that Boosie was on. It says, I told you guys either one or two things. One, you're getting a lot of promo. And then if he's gotten on Drink Champs, as this video said, I have it pulled up now to see if this is correct. Then my other reason was there, that either you're getting paid for it, or you just haven't been told better or taught better to leave that situation alone. It's kind of disrespectful to somebody that just got killed and you just have pictures. They flew down, spent time with you. Another thing that I wanted to mention is everything is not on Boosie or anybody allegedly that I know of, because I wasn't there. I don't know what involvement he had or didn't have. But I want to say that Duke at age 47, no disrespect to the family. This is teaching. This is a teaching thing as well. I got a clip in my head, y'all. Hold on. No disrespect to the family. But Duke, I think, used a different way to protect himself. And let me tell you what my thoughts are. And you guys, I'm from Chicago. I used to gamble. I used to shoot dice. I used to play poker. I did a lot of things in my past. You guys would not believe that I did. This thing is hurting my hair, so I don't want to pull my hair out. So give me a minute. And while I'm talking, I'm going to give you my commentary. First, I give honor to God for changing my life. And I'm thankful to God that now I'm just a businesswoman, an evangelist and businesswoman that can teach people, how to come out, because that's why God has brought me to this level with working in the music industry with celebrities and with people that are in music, because we can create good things and we don't have to create bad things. We don't have to create messed up stuff. You guys, I need to put my hair up. So anyway, no disrespect to Duke, the jeweler. You guys insinuate that Boosie should have protected him with his bodyguards. You are thinking too much of celebrities. Like, they got this big money that they pay people. If they could pay people to watch them daily and give their life for them, they have to be making a standard size check. Boosie is independent. Boosie doesn't have money to pay for that kind of protection. Barely probably paying for it for himself. And because he's an artist at his level, and he's uh, gang affiliated, not the bad gangs, because every time you're affiliated with gang doesn't mean it's bad. You can be a doctor and be in a gang. In Chicago, you can be a GD and don't do no gang banging. So just because you guys assume how come he didn't have his people protect him, Duke the jeweler felt like his people. See, I always give all sides to a story, that his people should be protecting him. No, he didn't. He was caught up in the excitement, being at a concert, being out of town. He's in Houston, Texas. Doesn't sound like going to New York, where you think you want to take somebody like that. That's what I would think. I don't think even Boosie thought of anything, because he had change on his neck, and allegedly they had a dice game with $10,000 per person to play in it. Now, if you know Chicago people, that men that shoot dice, and I've been around them, those Negroes can shoot some dice. And Duke the jeweler, notice on his hat, God rest his soul, notice on his hat, he had dice on his hat. So they should have been aware. They should have known this nigga coming from Chicago. And when I say nigga, it's with an A, not nigger with an ER. Coming from Chicago, just was badder than they tell. I mean, he just was bad at dice, apparently, from what I understand. Allegedly, I heard that he won. He had beat him in some money, and he was leaving with his money. So let me tell you what I think. I think, and this is all alleged, that he parked in a position so that he could leave them niggas once he beat them out of their money, because they weren't spending no money. So if he parked right there and it was a little ways out from the VIP section, I believe that he was thinking that that would be a good way to protect himself. Then if he left, I believe he was thinking that everybody that could do anything to him would be inside the dice game. And if they're inside the dice game, then he's leaving them behind him, and he doesn't know what's waiting for him when he leaves the place. And then I believe he thinks, okay, there's cameras. He's parked in an area, there's cameras. I'm not in Chicago where I could be shot by a Vice Lord or any other affiliate, other gang related person, and taken for my money. I'm leaving the people behind me that may have been thirsty. And if he plays dice like he played and won, if he won allegedly, then he will understand that he needs to leave quickly, get in his car, and go. Now, the move would be if someone put somebody with him and said, go make sure to walk him to the car, and they acted like something happened and they were only survivor or something like that. He probably allegedly denied needing the move and thought it would be best if he left on his own swiftly, because he had just beat him in dice. Little did he know something was waiting for him to come. So I believe allegedly that somebody followed the group, stayed back waiting. Maybe they were sending messages on text that he's on his way out, and they got him like that. And he was thinking he was protecting himself by parking in a different spot. Some people say he had a VIP pass. I don't think that if he had a VIP pass, he wouldn't be let in. So apparently, allegedly, hold on one second. Hello? Yeah. Whitestone. 134. First. Let me go. I'm busy doing something. I'll hear you ring the bell. Okay, bye bye. So anyway, allegedly, what I'm trying to say to you guys, I'm just thinking, what I'm trying to say to you guys is I have not accused Boosie of doing anything. What I'm concerned with is his soul. And I'm concerned that this is how it goes in the streets. Not just Bootsy, other people seen it. Other people knew about it. And if he did see it, they're not going to say anything. If they said anything growing up as a black man in this world, y'all talk a lot of trash on this social media of what somebody should be doing or what they did or what they should have did or how they should have been protected. Notice that people that show millions around their neck is a show. It doesn't mean they're living in $1 million mansion. It doesn't mean they're living in a big bedroom house. I remember I had a dream about Cardi B. And in the dream, God took me to her home. This is before they showed on TV that she had this $1 million mansion. Do I believe all that I see on TV? No. I believe what God gives me. And I'm just saying that everything that glitters is not gold. And we need to get out of this mentality as rap celebrities. I want to take this off so bad. We need to get out of this mentality as we see celebrities and rappers and people idolizing these people and idolizing material things, because we can't take it with us. If you notice, I don't know if the chains went with him or if they didn't, if they took them off or if they did, we're not able to get them off. But just imagine living your life and having a business and this be your last thing that happens to you. It's just a sad, sad story, and it's a sad way to go. It's very tragic to me. I don't think it was right. It hurts to know that it happened. I don't know why I feel like this young man was a good person. I just feel it in my heart. And I just believe that, he's resting in heaven. This is for the family. So I just want to tell you to weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning. And let not your heart be troubled. If you believe in God, in his house are many mansions. And I just pray and know and believe in my heart that there was a mansion laid for him, regardless if he had chains on his neck. That was his business. God doesn't fault us for our business. Thank you, Lord. And that's what I have for him, for Duke. And out of all the commentary you've heard on this channel regarding this situation with this gentleman, I'm taking this out, y'all. With him, I don't care if y'all are there. I need this. All this that has happened, and all the commentary surrounding it. I do want to touch base on R. Kelly. That's why that picture is on the front. But, excuse me. Anyway, I need my hair done. Sorry. Anyway, forget y'all. This is my natural look. So anyway, all the stuff that the commentary and stuff, this should be a lesson to us not to idolize people and think that we're idolizing too many of these celebrities. We're idolizing them, y'all. And they're human beings. And anybody that walked past or saw that murder, we're black in a white world. Nobody's going to come forward and say anything except people that are totally don't have nothing to lose. And even those individuals will try to not be a part of it. A person like me, I think I would let them know something because that's who I am, But people that's out here and know that people are targeting them and would love to lock them up for murder, they're not gonna do anything. Let me put my scarf back on. They're not gonna come forward. They're not to protect themselves because they could be locked up for for any amount of things, for being a accessory to the fact, all kind of stuff. There we go. Put my scarf back on. Anyway, I just saw on television that it said he's going on Drink Champs. I want to tell you, I'm going to do a video on Drink Champs. Anybody that goes on Drink Champs marks their soul for hell. That's what I think. That's what I've always thought, and I don't care. Y'all can disagree with me, but when I see you go on Drink Champs, you sold your soul, and you need to try to get it back. I just feel that way, and I have watched Drink Champs on purpose because God has been having me watch a lot of stuff, so I learn a lot of stuff that's going on in this world right now, and just want you to know that that's really sad. But let's go to this. I want you to see this. It says Boosie. Oh shoot, something happened. There it go. Boosie on Drink Champs. Let's get it. Give a shout out to Minister Clout Up the Don. I'm gonna let y'all see it. Okay? Y'all don't want to just look at me, y'all want something interesting. Here you go.
I think the industry I think they got a big cake bake for you, man. Because I noticed they've been letting him get a lot of promotion. And he feel like he getting more promotion than Miss F-R-E-E. He getting more promotion than people got the hottest songs out right now. That's crazy, y'all. Why is the industry giving Boosie so much promotion? I think I know why they're giving you so much promotion. Remember, one of Young Dolph's last interviews was his Drink Champs 2 on it. So was DMX. One of his last interviews was with Drink Champs. Yeah, man, they probably finna promote a whole lot of stuff off you, Boosie. Just pay attention, you guys. They got a lot of stuff in works for this guy. Because he just won't shut his mouth. He is like the broker version of Kanye West. Kanye West is a billionaire. Boosie probably got 2 to 3 million at the most. Pay attention, y'all. He is the broke version of Kanye West. He like to speak his mind and voice his opinion, but guess what? When it come down to them white people, he ain't gonna say the right thing. Just like with all that stuff that you came up with. People get killed in their own cities, rappers. You ain't tell the truth. You ain't tell why rappers get killed in their own cities. Because them people don't be want to transfer them bodies across state lines. It costs up to $5,000 to $10,000 to get your body back to your home state where you gonna get buried in. If they kill you in your hometown, they can go right down the street and bury you with less money. That's what you should have came out and said, Mr. Boosie Boo. Running around Blow got it. They got something for him too, y'all. None of these guys will get generational wealth. All these guys will die with money, and they folks will not get the money that they died with. Only thing your folks is gonna get, maybe the t-shirts or probably a necklace. Because them white folks gonna make sure they come back and scrape up all that. Just like as soon as you die, bill collectors still be want to collect the bills. Pay attention, y'all. Pay attention, man. I think they got a master snake play for this guy right here. He been doing a lot of yapping, y'all. He on Drinks Champs, 85 South Show. He everywhere, man. All over there, Beehive. He on Beehive in the morning. He everywhere, y'all. And I noticed you ain't get all this trending until Duke just got knocked off. Because at first the industry wasn't even messing with you. Yeah, I feel like Duke was one of their plays too, y'all. Because the industry was not messing with this guy. Just right before Duke got hit. Remember they was snatching his Instagram. Everything he do, he oh man, these folks is harassing me. Every time you look around, the folks so-called stopping them. Man, I'm just really starting to think everything been staged with this guy. This guy right here trying to stay relevant, man, because his music not relevant no more. Y'all like and subscribe, man. Minister Cloud up the dog.
At Sarah Toyota Decatur, we know bad things can happen to good people. For over 25 years, we've been helping area residents find affordable and reliable transportation. And our Fresh Start program has many credit options to meet your needs. Bankruptcy, divorce, loss of income, regardless of your current situation, we'll put together a loan package that works best for you. Visit ToyotaDecatur.com to get started. Sarah Toyota Decatur, where good things happen to good people.
You see someone sipping on a drink from McDonald's, you may crave one too. It's more than a drink, it's a McDonald's drink.
And they taste even better when they're free. Get any beverage of any size for free, only on the McDonald's app.
When you hop off the plane, check in. Penthouse suite, check in. When your feet hit the street, check in. As if not shit get hot, you better check it in. When you in the Bay, check in. When you hit LA, check in. See, don't believe in these punk ass hoes, cause they the ones that leave you niggas exposed and make you check it in.
We right here at a legendary moment for a West Coast nigga to be right here to stop.
Stop, man.
He gonna tell you
Yeah.
what the hell that means, because a lot of them from the West Coast gonna be like, where you at?
So when you from bad stop, when you talking to other people, you might not know what section you from. They say, where you from in Brooklyn? I'm from the stop. The stop. So you gotta understand, the stop means a lot. So it's the same section in Brooklyn that Jay-Z is from, Biggie is from, Fabulous is from, Nano is from. You know, but this part of Best Stop, it ain't rock. It's Ocean and Gates. So I could probably attribute that to like Crenshaw Slauson. It's like a main strip that everybody knows. Ocean and Gates is like that. It's that intersection, Ocean and Gates that everybody knows all over. You say Ocean and Gates anywhere in New York City, they know what that is.
So niggas know how to get to it.
Yeah, this is it. This is like the capital. I'm from Clifton, like down here, that's not a block. But this whole strip, this whole Ocean Avenue up here, this is what we call LA Rock. It's like complicated. He like,
Because I'm like, and look, he was telling me earlier about the difference, and I tried to equate it to Compton, to the boroughs, but it's not, because it's farther. So it would be like 45 minutes away would be like San Bernardino.
Right.
So it would be Compton, Blocks, and Long Beach. Because we close there like 5 minutes, 10, 15 minutes, shit like that.
right. So it's like every stop borough, Queens, Brooklyn, Manhattan, Staten Island, and the Bronx. Every borough is like a city. Every borough is its own county. So it's the size of the city. Brooklyn is what bigger than DC. It's huge.
Brooklyn's bigger than this.
Yeah. That's enough people.
I see like that. I remember all of it when we was younger, and all of the songs out, and it was Brooklyn, and this, and
Brooklyn was taking it, Manhattan's making it. You know, yeah. So Brooklyn always had the reputation of being extra, ultra aggressive, goony, robbery. You know, we get money here, it's love here. You know, it's the home biggie. This is definitely love. You know, but this is a lot of balance.
you know where the Warriors was shot at.
Warriors, cool.
Warriors, nigga. I see,
That was Coney Island.
they was trying to get back to Coney Island.
Right, but they was in Manhattan. They was up in the Bronx.
They came somewhere.
It was in a meeting in the Bronx. It's old school. It was a meeting in the Bronx, and then they were trying to get back to Coney Island. Coney Island is number 2. That's a section.
Now here was the thing. You know how we influenced the younger generation with the bees in the sea,
Right.
but that movie influenced us. Man, what? We lived by that movie. That was the first real street black gang movie.
So that was your first look at New York.
That was our first look at New York.
Because I always want to know what do y'all look at New York other than Warriors? Like how do y'all look at us? How do y'all view us through what movie? Is it Juice? Is it?
To me, in my generation, because I'm the first generation, I'm the youngest generation of Crips. Right. So it's niggas that's older than me, but the first generation that came, I'm in that generation. It was Warriors to us, so that's how we looked at it. We always looked at New York as tough, grimy, like real niggas with the swag and all that. Like, you know what I mean? How we looked at Chicago.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It really was how niggas looked at us, like we were skateboarders, surfers, you know, the ocean and the water, until the B's and C's came. So niggas understood that.
So y'all felt like people looked at y'all like servants?
Yeah, nigga, look, I got kicked out of California, 1982. I go to Chicago. Niggas asking me, did I know Willis, Michael Jackson? Did I serve? They was like, what is Crips and Bloods? You never heard of it, you gotta understand. Like, y'all got old history. Y'all even got mafia. Like niggas was first started. You got homies who was naming themselves after old mafia. Al Capone, Boosie. You still got niggas got old names like that. So we was a younger generation looking back here, and then when the Warriors came, it only continued to solidify. So basically, when Crippin came, it kind of went like, in a way, but Crippin comes in 69. So that's when we watched it came to Crip. There was gangs before that, but there wasn't a movie that depicted a black strong gang until we see the world.
Now, in the LA side, the movie for us, I would probably say the first movie would be Colors. That depicted that, like, I don't talk about that. It wasn't real.
No.
It wasn't real thing.
Not
But for us, we don't know.
But for the Crips and the Blood part, but then how it was with us, the message that was like, not back then. You see it more now because LA is 3% black.
Okay, I can use color.
LA County on California, like maybe 3 to 5% black. It ain't black. Like, you got a lot of brothers in here that's moving to the south. We can go to prison like fuck LA. They moving to the south. We just going back home. You know what I mean? Fuck the bullshit. It's so many crimes, so many laws we got.
I'm gonna listen to my friends. See you later. I'm gonna call you. Okay.
But one time, it was over 250,000 people out in the jail.
Hey, y'all. I know that y'all were just looking at the thing that said that Boosie was on Drink Champs. Let me just say something about Drink Champs, and then I'll get to R. Kelly. Drink Champs is so demonic. Drink Champs is going to be mad at me for saying this, but they're so demonic. First of all, it's a stage and a platform for Diddy to promote his alcohol. That is solely what Drink Champs is about. And I remember when Nori made a video and he said that there's a path that you take. Now you can go this way, you can go that way, and there's a other kind of way. He said, I chose not to go the other kind of way or that way. I chose to go this way. Not too long after he made that statement, he was sitting around at a table with men. It was right before right during his first premiere of Drink Champs. Okay. And Diddy really embarrassed him. It doesn't mean that he did anything, but he insinuated something between them. I don't care what nobody say. Allegedly, he insinuated something between them. I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. Just the look in Nori's eye. Like, it was almost like that look with Fabulous. Anyway, I'm going to do a video on Drink Champs. But it shocked me that Kanye got on there but that was the highest viewed when Kanye got on there. But Kanye got on there during a time where he was going through his divorce with his wife. And a lot of y'all get down on Kanye. But when you're a Christian, I'm letting y'all know this now. When you're a Christian and you make mistakes, when you get into that Christianity, you will make mistakes. And people come to you and say, you ain't saved like we thought you was. He started that movement with his church. He started that church movement. And he started doing something for God. The devil gets mad when you do any little thing for God. So don't put a person down when they make a mistake, but put them up for the good they do. That's what I want to say. But when I get on Drink Champs' tail, you'll know, because it'll say Drink Champs. Anyway, I want to silence this. Yep, I can silence it. There. Now it's just me. Okay. So now I want to say this. It's a little sketchy. I haven't been on YouTube in a while. I decided not to be worrying about fixing myself up, because a lot of times when I fix myself up and get on YouTube, I decide to go out the door and go to the store, go run here, go run there. So I said, I got to do this. This is my job. This is something I'm supposed to do. So anyway, excuse me for my popsicle. Anyway, do you see that look on R. Kelly? And I'm going to close like this, saying this. This is part 2 of Duke, Boosie, R. Kelly. And when you dance with the wolves, things may not end up so good. They may end up tragic. So be careful of the company you keep. This is the thing with R. Kelly. You see that picture on this video? Go back to this video and see the thumbnail. Gayle King looked at R. Kelly while he was trying to act like he was so upset. And she actually practically went. And all I saw in that thumbnail was, here's a man desperate not to get locked up, but doing the biggest mistake in the world, and that is getting on an interview about being accused. If he had been a lot smarter and not replied, don't give energy to the BS. Don't give energy to your enemies. Don't give energy in situations that you find yourself in where you may or may not have made a mistake. This is to those of you that get in troublesome situations. Use this wisdom. Don't talk too much. So I'm going to leave it at that. Don't talk too much. I have a problem with that. But when it comes to getting in trouble, that's when wisdom clicks in. And you have to use this advice that I'm giving you. Again, I want to say that Duke, more than likely, allegedly, beat them out of their money. They wanted what he had on. He shouldn't have been in that place. He shouldn't have been he was in the wrong place at the wrong time. Was it a setup for him? I don't believe that. I believe that it was a setup to make money. Men do ingenious things to make money. If he put together a dice game, $10,000 a person, that's $10,000 he gets automatically. Money in his pocket. It doesn't necessarily mean that he set it up. All I'm saying is that I don't like the narcissism that comes from individuals like Boosie and R. Kelly in these two situations, and them not humbling themselves before God. So this is a message, Boosie. If you see this, I love you. I love you, and I don't want you to go before your time to be used in a positive way. If you've lived your life for the streets all this time, and then you've been rapping all this time, as time goes on, God gives us a different path. And sometimes he turns the fire up and allows the fire to get turned up. And I'm going to tell you why. You guys are going to learn some stuff, because a lot of y'all don't pick your Bibles up. And I read my Bible years ago over and over. Tell you what happens to us. It still happens. It happens all throughout our life. Like Jonah, when he had to take a message to Nineveh, and he didn't want to do what God told him to do, and God allowed a big fish to swallow him. And he got spewed out, and he did what God had him to do. What I wanted to get to is that when you have a call on your life to do something, you just do it. And when you don't do it, it's okay. But when you start not doing it for a long time, stuff around you will start going crazy, haywire. Stuff will be shut down, money will dry up, all kind of stuff, just to push you towards your destiny. And the last thing I want to say, and I thank God for putting it into my head, the devil is accusing you guys and us. Whenever we do something, he accuses us before God, or he sends his demons to try to catch us out of the law of God or out of doing something wrong. And when they catch us good. And we had a thing in the street. We say, I chalk it up to the game. If somebody steals from me, I chalk it up to the game because I'm living this life, you know. But with God, there's nothing chalked up. When the devil comes and accuses you to God, he sometimes points and says, look at my servant. Look at my servant, Gina. She's doing a great work. And the devil says, if you take the hedge from around her, take everything she got, take this and do this to her child, cause her child to be shot twice, cause her daughter to turn against her. If you take that from her, she'll curse you to your face and turn back to the way she used to live. He'll try you. The devil will try you, and God will allow it, because God said to Job, not to Job, to the devil about Job, do you see my servant Job, how he's upright and he's a righteous person? And the devil said, if you remove the hedge, let me touch his body, let me take his family, let me take his children, he'll curse you. Job never cursed him. Even his friends came around him and said, curse God and die. Job never cursed God. Even his wife came to him and said, you a foolish man, curse God and die. Curse God rather, not and die. Job never cursed God. So you got to know what side to get on. You got to know when to get on. You got to know, like they say, when to hold them, when to fold them, when to walk away and when to run. And I believe that Duke the jeweler thought he was making the right decision, thought he could hit a lick. He plays dice good. Now, you don't want to play dice with somebody that wear dices on their cap that's from Chicago. You don't want to do that. So y'all, Southern gentlemen, Southern gangsters, Southern hitters, Southern hood rats, Southern whatever you were, you just, whoever did this, whoever was responsible for this, you partook in a tragedy, and you're wrong. You're wrong. God is going to judge this one. He's going to judge this one. I don't know how much grace and mercy you'll get, but if I were you, I would get on my knees and hope his judgment isn't harsh. Y'all have a good, blessed rest of the day, and I will talk to y'all later. See ya. Bye.